Knock, 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 knock. Yes, who's there?
It's me, Mihaela. I'm an immigrant from Romania. I would like to be signed by you. Where is the balance? Meghan is represented by the same powerhouse that Marilyn Monroe was also represented by. Marilyn Monroe was going to the actor's studio even when she was a successful commercial actress, even when she was an icon, she was going to the actor's studio to continue her training. She was working with, at that time, the artistic director, Lee Strasberg. There are pictures of Marilyn Monroe in the actor's studio. There's a methodology to how you do great work as an actress. There's a real tear. That has nothing to do with being sincere. Hello, everyone. This is Mihaela. I was blown away to find out, after so many years of trying to make it as an actress, I was given the clarification with the announcement of Meghan Markle signing to the greatest talent agency, William Morris Endeavor. I had no idea that's what it takes. I used to think working hard, educating yourself, training yourself as an actress, and the privilege of becoming a lifetime member of the Actors Studio would be sufficient. Now I understand. None of what I knew, none of what I thought was true. William Morris Endeavor is one of the most powerful talent agencies in the world. Do you think I could have gotten in touch with them to tell them that I am an actress, lifetime member of the Actors Studio? I am a teacher of acting. I know the work. I know the hardship of the training that it takes to be not only a great actress, but to be a great person. How can you become at the level that she now is with her acting endeavors? How can those people from such a great powerhouse of a talent agency be so superficial to only now take Meghan Markle on? She had to first become a duchess to then be relevant as an actress. I was just so lucky to be at the Actors Studio, and I'm so glad I was there to observe my colleagues on the stage doing their work. I also brought a student from my directing actors class at School of Visual Arts. Both School of Visual Arts and the Actors Studio are celebrating this year 75 years since they were founded. What more of a tradition, what more of a confirmation does one need to be able to understand how relevant these institutions are in giving the tools to be able to then get out in the world, struggle, because they don't have the title of Duke and Duchess. If I want to look at it in a positive light, I am somewhat satisfied. I just rhymed. I just did a rhyme. I am somewhat satisfied. All of what I thought about myself for so many years in this process of trying to make it as an actress before I went back to school to get my degree in a master program to teach for so many years, coming from a country, Romania, a small village in Transylvania. I did not understand why I couldn't sign up with an agency good enough to be able to get me auditioned. So I started blaming everything on myself. I started to take it personally. I started to be sad about the fact that I have an accent. If only I could speak with an American neutral accent, maybe I would have been taken on. If only I were a better actress if only I would have done this, if only I would have done that, maybe I could have made it as an A-list actress. In my videos, I talk about the fact that it took me about 10 years to be able to accept the fact that I am not a successful actress. Do I still get to act? Am I grateful for that? Yes. The opportunities, the actor studio, this one-of-a-kind place in the world, gave me the opportunities for so many years, and is still giving me the opportunities to be able to go on that stage, to sign up for sessions and to go up on that stage, the same sacred stage that so many of the greats have been on, from Marlon Brando to Al Pacino to Melissa Leo, which Melissa Leo, the last time I was at the actor studio, was the moderator. She's an extraordinary actress. She's an Oscar winner for the movie The Fighter that came out about 10 or 12 years ago. Another Oscar-winning actress was there, Estelle Parsons. No matter that I never made it to their level, no matter that I went into teaching, when I came to the understanding that I wasn't going to be able to make it as an actress and support myself financially, I kept on going to the actor studio every opportunity I got, because I wanted to keep training so I can better understand in practice, on my feet, on that stage, how to deal with different scenarios in the characters' imaginary lives. Those same learnings, I was going to take them into my life to help me go through the difficult scenarios in my personal life. I am so grateful. I am so thankful to the actor studio. As I said, just a few days ago, I was there to see the work of some of my colleagues, actors who know the work. Some are out there doing commercial work, some more than others, but the work of the actor is not something they give up. We don't give up the continuing of the training because we did not make it at the level of now the Duchess, Meghan, made it to. Why didn't anybody tell me that to become an actress, you must first become a duchess? In all of the many sessions I acted in, I was never told to become an actress, you must first become a duchess. You have to dig yourself up first in your life, catch a prince that's going to pull you up. Once you get to be on that platform, knocking on the door is going to happen. Knock, 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 knock. Who's there? William Morris Endeavor. We are the most famous talent agency in the world. We would love to take you on. How did I not know that was the training that gets you to be signed with such an agency? In the case of Meghan Markle, the same talent agency is representing so many brilliant actors. And I'm thinking, what are they thinking? To see their talent, their training of their entire lives now going to be accompanied by the Duchess, Meghan Markle. I knew it. If you go to my videos from a year ago, from 2 years ago, I talked about her always wanting to become an actress. And I was saying it before other people were saying it. Well, Meghan never really wanted to be just an actress because she has so much more she wants to do than being an actress. Some of her friends were saying, that always bothered me because that showed me she doesn't understand, or those people who were talking about her not wanting to be just an actress did not understand the importance of true acting, of true talent, work, of this magical, important craft acting is. They never got it. So they were coming up with these excuses rather than say, Meghan is our friend. She never made it as an actress. She got a few roles with the help of her father, She had the support of the father who was already in the business. Even with that support, she did not make it. She doesn't realize that it takes a lot of work. As an actress, it takes a lot of understanding to educate yourself, the same way that you have to educate yourself in any other profession. She wanted to get to this level where she is now signed by this agency. All along, she knew how to plan it accurately. She knew how to get to the Duke of Sussex. So ambitious in a way that most actors who are talented don't even think about. They think about doing the work. The actors are the only artists who do not have an instrument outside of themselves. Musicians have their musical instruments. Painters have their canvas and their paints and their colors. Actors work on themselves to become fully developed, decent people. They have to learn how to tap into all of their facets of creativity and richness, decide which of those are going to correspond with the characters they interpret. No, Meghan Markle decided to go a completely different way. This is the way that you get to this talent agency. I didn't have them knocking on my door. I have some achievements. I've done acting starting from Romania. Once I came to New York, I auditioned for the actor studio only once. Very difficult to get in. After one time I got in. All along, what you needed was to marry someone at a higher status, even better, marry someone at the highest level, such as Prince Harry with his royal backing. Then they will come knocking, knock, 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 and they will support your creative endeavors. They will take you on as the great actress you now are without having done anything to get there. Going back to the actor studio, I was so happy to be there this last time. Brilliant, amazing, beautiful. They give themselves the most difficult tasks to express characters at their most vulnerable, at their most painful. To do that, they have to muster the courage as people to go to the same difficult scenarios from their lives, painful scenarios from their lives, so they can take that repertoire of them having gone through all of those difficult times, bring them and merge them with the character. Great acting is the merging of the actor's complex behavior and merging it with the imaginary situation. That's how I used to think, are considered to be great actors. I still continue to think that that is what makes one a great actress. This work of truly brilliant actors requires ongoing education in practice, on your feet, to find what choices are the best ones for the character. You can't just all of a sudden, well, I guess you can, decide my way to great A-list status is going to be by taking the road to becoming the great Duchess, who doesn't know anything about anything, who's so naive, moved by love in the way she met Harry. Therefore, now she wants to focus on producing romantic comedies. Her production company, now Archwell is a production company, it's no longer a nonprofit organization. Now it's become a production company, or maybe it's been a production company all along. It has so many titles to fit their snaky way of going about in the script that they have written for themselves from the very beginning of their married journey. They always thought they were better than just remaining working royal members. Meghan and Harry are the creative characters. They're the creative powerhouse who are going to bring us romantic comedies. I'm going to focus on creating romantic comedies because I miss them. Don't you miss romantic comedies? Do you know how difficult it is to do rom-coms, as you call them? It takes even more knowledge to pull off romantic comedies. Comedy requires heightened reality, heightened truth. None of those are in their repertoire. Why did they not sign her before she married into the royal family? I am asking why. I think we all know why. It's just so mind-blowing to me, the Actor Studio. They brought to session from the play Rabbit Hole, made into a movie some years ago with Nicole Kidman. I think she was even nominated for an Oscar. I don't know if she won the Oscar. Two characters, the character of the young daughter who was also a mother in this event. How do you deal with losing a child? She, the character, loses her child in her life. She is herself a mother. She brings significant objects, little clothes of her own child from her real life, puts herself in the situation of, what would I do? God forbid. How can I imagine if such a horrific accident would happen where my child died? How can you detach? How can she detach herself from her motherhood in her everyday life with a child at home when she is brave enough and courageous enough to bring those clothes of the real child and then give herself that permission to imagine as the character, what if, as if I had to deal with the grief of losing a child. The entire theater at the Actor Studio, all of us there, we were all shaking with pain, shaking physically in awe to say, I'm going to put myself in the fictional situation of the character, knowing that she's going to have to deal with the personal of what that would be like. We were all crying. You could feel the bubbling of pain underneath the cover trying to sustain. We were already crying before they even got to the crying. That's why I talk about the misunderstanding of people out there when they say, oh, but did you see that person in real life or in acting? They had real tears. Did you see Meghan? She had a drop of a tear on her left eye. Excuse me, she can only do it from her left eye. That means that she must be for real, sincere about it. That is a manufactured emotion because she's not involving herself as a person in any situation to have the tear come from a sincere, truthful feeling she has as a person, as an actress first, before she plays the character. It's not about having and producing manipulative, real tears. It's about the source of those tears, to allow those tears to come from a place of sincerity within yourself as an actress, as a person first, moving the rest of us watching. It was incredible. One thing that I also paid attention to, I saw in one of the articles about the announcement of William Morris Agency taking on the Duchess of Sussex. Take on Meghan Markle. Why do you not take on Meghan Markle? Why do you take on Duchess of Sussex? There's one line, we are not going to be focusing, she's not going to be focusing on acting. I think the reason why she said she's not going to be focusing on acting, she knows that she was not signed by this same agency before she became Duchess. Knowing that she would probably aggravate all the real actors if she were to say, I'm going to focus on acting, when she has not earned the status of actress. In a fair world, that's how it would work in our times. It seems that the way to go about shortcuts, knowing how to get there without merit, marrying a prince, pretending A-list status celebrity. Oh my goodness. She's leaving room for herself. She's calming everybody down by saying, I'm not going to do acting. Do not come at me by saying that I don't know how to act. Then she's probably going to go out there and she's going to act. That's what she ultimately wants. I say this again before everybody else believes that line. Acting will not be her focus. She's only saying that to protect herself, the same way she is protecting herself by rejecting the invitation to the coronation. Why isn't anybody knocking on my door to sign me on? Because I'm not a duchess. Forget the work I do as a teacher. Forget that. That doesn't matter. How to maintain hope that one's work is enough to get to the next level. You keep on keeping on when you see these young students working so hard for their dreams to become filmmakers, actors, directors, cinematographers, and everything else. They want to do good in the world. When you see their hope, they're giving me that assurance to maintain my hope. Characters in the play, they had to keep the hope to go on and finish the show. They could not go backstage and not come out. They must go on. And those characters are being played over and over again due to their resilience. Incredible. Incredible. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, and share if you like my channel. No. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please continue to support it. Like it, share it, subscribe if you wish. Thank you. Kiss.